Hey there everyone, and welcome to Ant's Reptile Colony, where we are continuing our journey through snake anatomy. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the next evolutionary step in snake fangs. So stay tuned with me, Ant, as we find out exactly what that is. So welcome to part 2 of our snake teeth series, where, as I mentioned before, we're going to be looking at the first type of fang that is used to deliver venom. So the most primitive type of fang that is used in the delivery of venom in snakes, and that is the opistoglyphous fang. So this type of fang is the first fang to split away from the solid tooth or aglyphous fangs. And this is because that these fangs contain a groove along the fang to help guide venom to the wound. The opistoglyphous fang is also been known as fixed rear fanged. So a lot of these snakes are known to be rear fang venomous, such as your hognose snakes, which contain mild venom, so they're not considered to be medically important. Of course, if you happen to be allergic to venom, then it doesn't matter how mild the venom is, it's still super dangerous to you. But of course, as this is nature, there are always exceptions, so we do get highly toxic rear fang venomous snakes, so they are medically important, and these include the boomslang and vine snake. And just because these rear fang venomous snakes contain these rear fangs, it doesn't mean that they don't have any of the solid teeth from before. This is because once they've lashed onto their prey, they need to chew their venom in, so they also need to hold on to that prey item, and that's where those recurved solid fangs come in. As well as when they're consuming their prey, it helps move the prey down their throat. I said that when they strike their prey, they chew onto them. And this is because these snakes do not have a very sophisticated venom delivery system. They don't possess any specialized muscles around the venom glands to squeeze them, because in fact they actually don't have venom glands. They have something called a Duverneu's gland, which doesn't store any venom but just secretes venom, which flows along primitive venom duct onto the tooth, where that groove then guides the venom into the open wound. You can imagine that groove almost like a water slide, where the groove is the slide itself and the water is the venom. If you have to throw a bunch of water over the slide, you're going to see that most of the venom is going to, or most of the water, is going to go along that slide, along that groove, to the bottom where it needs to be, although some of it will be coming along the sides. So that's why they need to chew their venom in, so that the venom can be guided on that groove into the open wound. So they're not so much as injecting venom as much as just letting it fall onto the wound itself, which once again shows that this is quite a primitive venom delivery system. That's it for the opistoglyphous fangs, or the fixed rear fang venomous snakes. What I forgot to mention is that the fangs are often quite small because they are fixed in place. But other than that, that's about it. Stay tuned for part 3 of this series, where we'll talk about the next evolutionary advancement in snake fangs. If you haven't done so already, check out part 1, link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching everyone, really appreciate it. It does wonders for the channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz, to make sure that you don't miss anything. It also helps me out a lot, as well as all the animals. And don't forget to check out the other videos in the series, and be sure to keep a lookout for part 3. And remember, it's never too late to learn. I'll catch you in the next one.